Chat, hello and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Are We Doing Today? Well, it's Friday night. We're going to the Hellsent meet. I think then we're doing a Buc-ees ride because AZ finally got a Buc-ees. So we're going to do that later. I think the meetup for that's not till 9. It's only like 7:20 right now. But we got Adamoto, two new people in an R7 that I just met. I don't have their IGs. Obviously got shot by Mitro. Got my son 520. Don't know his. I don't remember hers, but yeah, she's on this 390 Duke. I really like these 390s. And then of course, B-bag it. Let's do a little cold warm start. Yup. Turn on my But I got a new gas cap, you guys can see. I did not find it. So I picked this one up, and I really was considering like TWM or the Bonamici, but shipping wasn't going to be here fast enough. So I got this one off of Amazon. It's 52 bucks. So it's not bad, you know. But looks like we are heading out. Looks like we're probably going to go to the light over here. Nice to be back on the bike again. Update, I lost my job last Thursday. Not really too stressed about it, honestly, because when one door closes, another opens. So gotta keep it positive, man. Gotta be positive about this stuff, man. Every time that I've left a job, I've always gotten a job that pays more. However, there is a motorcycle dealership that's hiring, and I know it would be less than what I'm making now, but it really gets me into the opportunity of putting myself in front of more people. And that's kind of like the biggest thing, is just making sure to, I've always really liked, like when I worked at the dealership and was doing all of my other shit, like my drifting and whatnot, had access to like tools, had access to the lift and everything, and so I think it'd be cool to be back in a dealership type scenario, get discount on parts. And this dealership called Reparto Veloce, they're partnered with Podium Club, which is a track out here. So I bet they do like employee track days. I doubt for free, but for a discount. So that would be really sick to get into, because obviously that's what I'm building this bike for, is to do canyon carving and track. So yeah, really considering that. I could go back into insurance if I really wanted to, especially because my PNC license just got updated or renewed. So I'm good for another year. So I'm sure I'd be a shoo-in at any of these other insurance companies. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But exciting stuff, man. Just excited to get back into the swing of things and see what happens. We will see what happens. I still need to install my sprocket kit, because I still have my one down. I did one down and one up. I did a steel sprocket for the rear. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, guys, welcome to those that are new, that came from my like 6-month progression video. Appreciate you. Like I've said before, I post 2 times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. I didn't post this past Thursday, obviously, because my gas cap decided to leave the chat, which I think was that obviously happened for a reason, because I couldn't find it anywhere. So I obviously was not meant to go on like that tortilla flat run, or so it is what it is. It's always about changing your mindset. It's like, instead of why is this happening to me, more of like, all right, what is this trying to teach me? What is this preventing? What is this doing for me? So yeah, just grateful to be able to be on the bike. Unfortunately, like within the past half an hour, 2 people have went down. Dom, who saw a couple videos ago, he has a white ZX4RR. White ZX4RR, he got T-boned, but obviously I think at a slower speed because he seems to be okay and the bike's not like totaled. But he's all good, so good to hear that. And then Ghost Irene got sideswiped on the freeway. That was a good one, bro. Yes, sir. So definitely just trying to keep it chill and everything. But we are heading to the Hellsent meet right now. Gonna go meet up with some of the Moto Street crew. Getting better at him. Good job. Just practice, man. It's all seat time, bro. All seat time. Also, I had to do a little mod to the helmet. I put electrical tape all around like these open gaps right here, across the visor, the bottom of the visor, because there's just so much wind noise. Even chilling at like 80 miles an hour, and so I'm trying to reduce that. And I'm doing like process of elimination. Part of me thinks when I installed this iridium blue visor on my KYT that I didn't know what I was doing, and I kind of bent it too much, and it's not like molded properly, so there's like massive air gaps. Because man, Mako and Fastlane D both have KYTs, and their wind noise isn't nearly as bad. And I have messed so much with like post audio settings, mic settings, different mics in general. I now use the wired DJI mic, and yeah, it's just there was just a lot of wind noise. So unless they're like doing something that I don't do, I'm not sure, but I do feel like there's a noticeable difference in wind noise or wind coming in through my visor right now. So hopefully this actually hopefully this does help a little bit. And we're getting off the old freeway. Such a short little ride, but man, it's still so hot out. I think when I left, it was 107, like actual temperature of 107, or so saith my car. My car temp was saying it was 107 out, and I was like, damn! Crazy. But it's kind of windy right now, so it's not horrible. Here we go. Alright, we're here. I'll walk around here in a second once I say hellos to everyone.
2 hours later.
Hello, chat! We have left the Hellsent meet, which is right there. Came over to get gas, and now we're actually officially heading to Buc-ees. We have a decent sized group, so it should be fun. I didn't walk around Hellsent at all. I should have. There's actually some pretty nice cars there. Yeah, the lowrider scene popped out. There's quite a few lowriders, and honestly, lowriders are like my first love, because that's all I used to see back before Fast and the Furious came out. So it was lowriders, and then after lowriders, Fast and Furious came out, and that was it. That was it. That was my love. And my dad worked for Toyota, so obviously the Supra and everything. So that was the end all be all, man. And now we are. I don't even know everyone that we're riding with, so definitely got to be careful with that. I got to figure out why I'm idling high. Got to do something with this throttle, because I have a lot of play. And we're off. Not that you guys need to see that. Great way to start the fucking ride. So unfortunately, R1 Stormtrooper and Moto Street H2 had to take off, and that random R7, because they had to go pick up Ghost Irene. She went down. I think I mentioned that. She went down. Don't really know the story about how that happened, but they had to go grab a truck to go pick up her bike, and then Dom was T-boned by some teenagers in a car that weren't paying attention, and he's probably going to go to the hospital and get checked out. He says his back hurts, but I guess he was doing a U-turn and someone made a right. So this sucks, man. You got all these new riders, and then you also have new like people riding or driving for the first time, you know what I mean? So you gotta worry about that shit. So yeah, it's just the whole thing, man. It's unfortunate, but because of how big of a group it is, I don't think anything exciting is gonna happen. So I am gonna turn up my volume, and I will get back to you guys once we get close to showing up. Obviously pulling up. It's obviously a huge like event type thing, but man, wish I could have got some runs in. It just, you never know how many cops are out right now for this shit, so definitely very, very busy for this shit. Why is it idling so high? So annoying. I feel like it would have behooved us to just go right and then go left. Dang, all this for a Buc-ees. It better be as good as y'all say it is. Dang, it's like its own. Oh, now it wants to idle down. I thought I lost you guys earlier. I didn't even know I passed you guys. God dang, look how big it is. Holy shit.
That's what she said.
This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. This is sick though. It's like Buc-ees is just a giant meat. I wonder what all the like enthusiasts, like car enthusiasts or bike enthusiasts, people are thinking when they show up. They're like, what the fuck? Didn't think it'd be this packed, but damn, this is sick. Dang, 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 dang. Traffic is crazy. Then you got people parking over there. That's insane. Hey, technically, we're on the streets. We can split. So technically, we can split. We are on the streets. Yeah? All right, when we come up to the next light, that way when we all have room to get out, we'll split. This is nuts. Helly. Hey, I see. That's what I used to have. Ballsy to be doing this with no lights, with all these cops. Super ballsy. Bro, how far back do we go? So they're obviously having everyone go. They're having everyone go right and go that way. Oh, my camera died. My battery died. Thankfully, this fucking shit is so long to get in. I had time to change it, but y'all ain't missed shit, bro. Holy cannoli. I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. This is like what happened when they opened White Castle out here. That shit was disgusting, though. Who the fuck, like, thinks that White Castle is good? Holy shit, is that the line to get in? That's wild. Yeah, hey, let's do it. Oh, freedom! Freedom! Oh my God.
Not the cards.
The cart's driver. The bike's
Oh my God, you're recording right now.
What am I doing?
Huh?
What am I doing?
Just make sure you're close enough that you can see me in the Buc-ees. Over yonder probably. And stay there, stay in one spot for like 3 seconds so I can screenshot it. Cool. Yeah.
It's kind of like shiny over here.
Is it? All right, chat. We are fucking out of here. Was cool, but man, busy as absolute shit. Insane how freaking busy it's been, bro. What's crazy is like a month it won't be like this. It'll just be another gas station. Looks like the cops are out in force now. Now that it's like slowed down. Was fun though. I didn't get to make it inside like I was hoping to. Well, everyone, we are getting off the freeway. That can only mean one thing. We are almost home. Almost home. Successful night other than Ghost Irene and Dom. Their little accident. So I ended up seeing Irene's footage, and it was just during like rush hour traffic. Well, not rush hour, but traffic. And she like glanced down at her phone to look at her maps, and then looked up and grabbed a lot of front brake. Basically, did a stoppie, and then what's ironic, or not ironic, but what's kind of interesting is that she stopped so quick. She did a stoppie. She flew into the back of a Highlander, or I think a RAV4, like a new gen RAV4, and went through the rear windshield. Her body. The bike didn't even touch the car at all, which is like nuts. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, just one of those moments, like it happens to anyone. You look down for breathing. I mean, that's the thing is that if you're driving and you've done that, you know what that's like. Now imagine doing that but on a bike. Let's like say you want to get a bike. Think of all the times you panic braked or you've looked down and you've like been close to the curb or something by the time you look back up for whatever reason. Now imagine doing that on a bike. And it'll happen. It'll happen. I mean, I did rear end, oh God, I'm gonna get a shower up here. I did rear end V4 Pasta Rocket on his V4. I'll try to go around this. I rear-ended him because I was looking back, so I was doing this as we were getting off the freeway, and I looked back and came back and he was right there, so I hit him. Luckily, just barely. I ended up scuffing his passenger foot peg, the right side of it, and that's what got my fairings over here. So it happens to the best of us. Just be conscientious of that, especially if you have a car and you don't have a bike yet and you're trying to get a bike. Definitely be conscientious of all those times that you've done that, and then imagine being on a bike like, damn, what could I have done to prevent that? Obviously paying attention, that's first and foremost, but it is a lesson learned. It was a lesson learned for me to like if there's anyone in front of me that's not like a quarter mile ahead of me or at least 100 yards, I'm not looking back. That's why I have mirrors. So I always have them up. So, and for her, I'm sure now she will never look at her phone. One thing I do to mitigate that is I have maps on, but I have alerts on. That way, I'm told when I need to get off and whatnot. So I don't need to worry about like looking down. The only time I look down is when I'm in the canyons and I'm not pushing hard. Make this light, shall we? Alright guys, well, thank you for those that stayed to the end. I appreciate you guys. This vlog was kind of a little over the place, so you guys have been amazing. Thank you. Peace, love, respect to all of you guys, and have a good rest of your night.